Lawyer, last Tuesday, NSS new Dean Komoy, and I know your client, Oro Usubempa, is addressing the press as we speak now. As I mentioned, and you tend to and somewhere a buy, one of the elements here now doing had got to do with a year Ura A plus. We say you make sure so the Nibeko court. What in Beko court? Fugusu Jana baby Jana.
Say Umwadi. A plus Umwadi. Because Obuadia ni utterances waya adie nani pakono say o dia waya no antwe yi at least either say umwano and you just ignore but or say men more and if so even paper not titi no say menya the biometric no more and if so say Usbempa any lampa kra no they are foolish and is prepared to meet us at the court. And now, oh yes, sir. Now they say, okay, say, me never call court. What friend say, United Showbiz. I miss you. Nana Mama Brown, for Dixon, A plus, and name of say logic. Ninia were caught on contempt, and he called to beg me. A plus called to beg me.
A plus called to beg you.
Say, oh, Loyampa or na. The issue is not about me, it's disrespect to the court. And you know, when I go and withdraw, the court will not understand because who disrespect the court process. And it's all about Chemaun to me. So let's do process. And now you said if it's only with Chemaun to me, they will be fighting. That's where it ended. And then I took my time for 4 months. I'm going for 5 lawyers. And me and court. And for 4 months now. Yeah, you assembly do you know. Now we don't want to form BAM. You see that day of the judgment, who were A plus you for. The A plus you for power.
Hey,
all the be for. Oh, shall me share. Me say me for power. Me for.
Oh, you for lawyer?
Yes. See, you always yeah, kasa be you know. Oh, person who don't know. People who are quiet. Well, yeah, no, yeah, henya. So who in Kreni? In Kreni, and over kono. Quiet. Majibo
Obabu
me entino ya dia no ebrimo but ye nisa kodro no obi bi okase bi bia no o twete kekere bia pona wa melo but o melo on person obehu it A plus o de say me ye hu for ye dia no babu sesi a and when I see people like A plus ma bi che o mo ye for ememu A plus me kan be kede de pon obey ye who watch it can report to say me A plus the difference is me in that time on say A plus the time me did that them can report so to say 10 people me 13 by ye henya uba ganda omo amu ye henya chama won to me pena me yi na film
Adenja
who what chama won to me a onye sankofo na okafon chama won to be kafon na a deliberate a podcast strategy.
or said that.
Or even before no share that catino a strategy to get attention. So I mean, and let me be trick, and let me trick up to my castle lamp of hydrate. And let me trick on me, the lawyer me. And you know, Chama to me, share that. Who say, Chess your cotton. So I can't tell Mr. Lampa because we might gonna forbid them at them. And typically, no Chelsea beat now, can't cotton test. Oh, attention about all you so say that. Yeah, man, it didn't quite please, are you getting me? She want to be your beer or Tibrofo. Or bet to my want to bet to my cabrofo, but what branding your home, the ordinary person or your illiterate or the quasabro bet you attention. So, Chama want to be apart from on master the power or your beer or see me air, may on your for. But or cheddar out to phone. To provoke the system and get the necessary attention. And there will be to be deviated. No, once I watch here, I say maybe I or as I'm not comment and this another for Mahama. No, I can't phone it for the chasing. It's all
no, but divert attention.
Good. And so at times in life, no, when you don't understand where somebody is coming from, it will mean him A plus. Look, A plus get or that's who beg it and before you.
Really?
Oh yes, he's supposed to be the MPP people. Or to be from Chalewe, me kwenye nyaba. Eti upebisa. Sami ukubu omu ye close. There is nothing A plus does without somebody who know him. Who's all for the year? Do you know people who go A plus? You will be a or you who for me. This sort of say me but I told the idea. I won't say no I'm ready. And you won't say when I see A plus, and maybe or you or social media or YouTube, Obi or you who for Biani, Obia, yet take a can say, hey, me mobilize it. You see, you don't need to mobilize. Oh yeah, braver. You don't call for reinforcements. Or say, oh, I wish they come and face me. I will deal with them. But don't say, oh, within 30 minutes to me organize it. Then they say, oh, you who for? Because people who came, no one armed. So why can't you face them? Than to call Nima boys and call this. This is who you who for. Me, I've been in Chairman to me alone. He can handle 1,000 people. Chairman to me alone. And then I say, do you know the people you can't trust them in terms of violence? You are talking about Yamin, Zongo boy. You are talking about Yamabongo. You are talking about Mutaka. And some of the elements are Omo general from north. No more trouble in and want to meet goes there and use strategy and use enyodin to silence them to the sense or silencing them to the sense you to about war Ashanti region to trust them because uchuchu betutu baby I kono beba ho obeba threaten your opponent area we also will buy opponent no would ya unye din wo NDC for one day for no chema want to be from na your mom ska and brown be friend no this is the guy they're talking about somebody who can silence and then your radio so tell us so hey can I Japan you for
hey
who for
can I Japan you for
seriously me so the same me o se me see me lamp me who for me see yeah kasa oh we are gig quack so deeper the whole Ghana deeper so soon I am soon or your heart untenka. Do you know the Greek minister? No, a Greek minister.
Brian Achampon.
Brian, let me on record. Brian Achampon. What Brian Achampon can do, and I would Ministry of Interior and National Security. But you see Brian Achampon making Kenya.
Dabi.
Go. They are the people. They are the red men. They are the red men. And then yeah, social media. Hey, social media. Henya, often Henya. Hey, who boy? And teacher want to be A plus. Maurice Ampaw. You want to be from A plus. Maurice Ampaw. Any can Japan ye for. That's the headline. We are all cowards. Yet boom. That's the time I shake it. They are trans. But 30 years I see our bones and them.
So won't you take a year? Yeah, bra A plus. Ni su any buy or done during the day as if
no.
So people are asking say, what do you gain if you see him?
You see, Patapapio too. And then run a raw. A plus, Henya, and the suspect or the pop political game, or the agenda, or the destroy and me, I'm MPP biased. So when he sit there, he's destroying MPP. Su Nihenya. And him saying,
how is he destroying MPP? Like, how is he destroying MPP? It's a party that he himself. On your MPP.
But
he's a sympathizer of the new party.
Party.
A plus, a free MPP.
Long time. Space look up.
A plus is no longer a sympathizer of the new party.
No, at all. A sympathizer cannot head the party in any way. Do you know the reason why I've come down?
Debbie.
In this country, in those days, so you did Mama time, Chala Maurice Ampaw. Now, where was Bebumu? Maybe so, Mama, 2012, 13, 14,
15, 16 years.
Mama was everywhere. Where was Bebu? Bebu was in the DSS.
Hey.
Yes. Like what was me? We were more than 7 years or 8 years as a lawyer. It's my junior. I'm 22, 23 years in practice. People is less than 10 years or 12 years in practice. The brand me lawyer, like people yes. And the brand started, yeah, no, Ghana, 2012, 13. Let me TV3. Election petition.
Election petition. Yes, of course.
Yeah. I sat there for 8 months analyzing the election petition. It was fresh, has never happened. The judges there were confused. Because one, the law was not there, the procedure was not there. Now you need rules of law to govern the election petition. We have not developed the law because that's the fact, the Supreme Court judges were confused. And you have a lawyer going to sit to analyze a court case that the whole world was watching, legality, and this me analyze you. I analyze and legally predict the outcome. Go and see. Me yourself for 8 months, no. That is why I became a celebrity lawyer. Now, see, Lampa, what you have done. Me and then Mahama chased me. That's for my food chasing me. They all chased me. They wanted me to come to their camp. I refused. But that time I was very, very neutral. I was there to educate the other Ghanaian. That is why I'm meeting. And from that day, from that day, every day TV3. And that is when Lampa down all the media houses, including here. Fatih was my small girl. Fatih.
Yeah, Fatih Seboli.
Fatih, small girl, Mikodini, sister BH, and I'm a catcher over the route. Fatih, sister. Fatih was my student. Me just Fatih media law. Fatih was my student. My friend said, Bolare, I'm a student. Sampiale, I'm a student. Bevolate, I'm a student. I taught them media law. What did I say? And I have taught for so many years media law, company law, and then business law. And most of my students are now lawyers. My motivation are more than 100 lawyers today are my students. Media house, including Fatih, was my student. Fatih, I'm a student. No, once I was but you see me, I don't brag. So everywhere in the radio station, many radio station, my students anywhere mention that there. So you see my too, but because my government is in power, and you walk a car, now I can now limit home, and I'm not I take over the airwaves. But you know, you to me, you throw back up another bomb, you throw legal bomb. You can't wait me program maybe headlines. But for me to tell you, say me and me can't say I added my.
You added yourself.
Yes.
Who you home for?
Yes.
Usro.
Usro
BB.
Yeah, no. You home for.
And you be born training pen.
Yeah, 3 people they born training. First one, your case I make I think 2015 case. Now me go defend it. Boy bia. Or share obi edumaso in terms of omokra when they say machines and a boy no yi machines di bia na wakoton enti obe family as a lawyer to defend, and that is where in the course of defending no some of the machines di bi on the machines di bi akosie baby a pursuit anone say the phone ehun watch machines no enti no yeah case no and obe confirm me say Ampaw, can I talk to you as a lawyer? Let me see yes, what's the case na here no aka 16 televisions, 22 Samsung DVD players, any fridges me dia ko share ho enti bo amena menya bela me ko yi a me ma obi na me so ma fe bi me tell me say no, I can't do this. It's not possible for me to do that. Minim how the following three days police following us information and then they took him to that place. Now we call TV items. And then my own clients, after on your bill, I came to me and said, Ampaw, I'll kill you. Me I beni. I say me kum. I say and then your Monday, say Friday who survive here. Me kum. Let me say, I was like, you kill me spiritually? I said, yes. Because you disclose my secret. And now I'll deal with you. Until may call 7 days by Friday. That's what he told me in my face at my office. So I looked at him.
7 days.
Yes. Listen to me. I have a living God, but I've never disclosed. I'm personally disclosing here, but not in one coming because they were quite demo. And I say, okay, 7 days is a young share. Every day, I'm counting. Now me prepare me real. And this guy kept on sending me messages. 2 days more. and then that is Friday. Thursday, no man, to me do be breeze. Love be woo. Me yere, me ma. Body man am I? Me so me to be catch obi. Me so me to be catch me to be go court. Because on me to be on treating myself physically go come me. Or say spiritually no. Obey me feel so yegbeni. What himself Thursday, me down side, I'm sorry, and I can't say anyame. Say boy to me kumi pa na onye nyame. Na mami so sidi. Me ka until unim Thursday man na me da 3. Then it's a day Friday. What I say me say by 12 we know. I did here 12:01. 12:01.
1.
Until
what's the new day?
I told me problem say me what's up say na me nyu fu a aka sa kwasa sama boy be kai. Ofu ba me Asamaja so case no. People started calling. Hey, Samaja said, "Come on, okay." Any case issue no. Hey, you know they are okay. Say football a big journalist big camp on my same be. No. Okay, say no.
Yeah.
You and the people were like Asamaja. Hey, only Bafo Jan, omo contractors so. And the first Asamaja. Bafo Jan, the in-law, Nana Anthony. Only Motiane Yetuma or Russia Road. What did I say? So, coupled with all those things, once I was doing the case, the threats that were coming from people, yes, Amajan, was like,
someone number 110.
Yo, let me case him. So, what have I done? And you know, do you know how I overcame that fear? Was I started chasing Asamajan everywhere he was. This Asamajan and no somehow, no matter how. The best way to defend is to attack. Until the Baba Namis with the watch anymore. Because that is somebody I'm for saying soul because I'm a man or better woman. Until baby I want no me pure. The pure partners have been in me no matiamo. No matrasi. See the question is like this boy. Are you getting me? Until the end of me here and overcome now because win the case no. And now can so I don't know who be me by me who can say mama tan. Me can say mama eja muntie for no. Until me fast. Murefi. Mama. Me say me fasting. Na fasting me no. My call anger strike. Na me na ba cancer ma. If you dey tia comedy me. O comedy me ama 2 days na me ko didi a. E say me ko tete na me ko didi. And I want me tell say asem a me kan Ghana for moji to mo maka. Me man so monitor me. If you don't say that you say you are fasting.
Fasting.
What did I say? One day me to the say kwasia. Some fasting na politician me ko come mo. Na do dey ko 40 ho. Omo church chinga and omo difference and chicken. The money you go abuchi. Me na mental fasting. And I me break fasting. No me say bia there will be a form of an enforcement be ama. And what I'm trying to say is that times no. Some of the things we do no. Often henya. Uye henya. Once they say about 2 bomba could be and it's full. So the boy mama to bomb be. Bomb na me to and it's full on platform so. Me say mama winia me ko togo. No go full. Mama headache.
I'm so do a phone and them.
No. You see, let me tell you something in my lifetime. One thing that you can't get me is to buy me.
Obianti minto.
Sanka ebe tonka mi ye mama time. Me phone ya na 2012. Me be hero. Why both political parties say me. Mama ma details who were after me. And how they be. Bra me titi me election le lances no. Ye wi pe no. Na mo abo aka che me say. Mama want to see me. Me ignore no. Then Randy Abbey. Esma Bridget Otu. Abe catch and say, Mama, say, who is this guy? And he Bridget Otu catch him and say, Randy Abbey say, Mama, Mama, no. He was closer to the Randy Abbey. And all guided Mama fee. Then A friend say, Amaliba.
Lawyer Malaba,
Yes.
Grandma Malaba.
Also came to approach me. Then Mutala, is it Mutala? Mutala. They all approached me in TV3. Mama should me seriously. So me obi me opportunity star. Kabadista me minister. Mama Mutala me did me did. At that time, Nana, NDC, MPP full so position with me. Osafo Mafo was looking me seriously because or say when I say our NGOB. I didn't go. Chairman want to me. It's my small boy.
Chairman to me is your small
It's my
boy.
small boy. I'm saying authority. Chairman want to me is my small boy.
How?
How? One, in terms of age, me about 40 now. Me 55, 56 years. Chairman, you're 40 something years. In terms of age. Number two, me GD no, na chairman want to be on ED. Me GD na chairman want to be bush or yet gold business. Nobody knows chairman to me. But that time now or the business I would seek. If I don't know to come to London, I can also about that time me GD. To be GD na chairman to me was seriously doing his gold business or you're quiet in the system. I'll pray when they say we chairman for when they say the constituency the constituency say baby education minister wono when they say
Maybe
do chumono wo homono chairman want to be pray bosomtwe
yeah.
good. 81 in terms of politics no we in terms of age we won 3 me name scary me name scary o obi oni mi bia na jedi so muni mo ka dem say me ko school no na me twi car 3 me wie school no. You see, this is on air. Me school no.
Now we cast
me
3.
Me cast 3. You see me there we. I have 3 houses as a student. So this is public. Oh.
I don't you now here. Cast no na do you man.
Listen to me. I'm a lucky chap. Me we school no. Na me for the wu. Emma, ne Japan no already well na be to me lie so. But before that I worry mammy and son. And me for the car say, the baby obey law be and take over the assets. At that time, no, 1976. Now me 60 something. Now me year law. Neba firstborn or your law or London. No jai local teacher. It when they read the will never told me so. So I inherited my father's properties. And at school, no, not my top Benz as a student, law student. Me no me the 3 cars they go school. And now. Me worry asana me school. Me worry eto be dem nyamenya enya me upoto. So once I was at the law school, I was fabulously rich.
Nebi wo ho.
I saw my students.
Eta ho.
Me jedi sinia, me jedi sa omuni me amuyate, obunia no. They are all there. All everybody that can talk who knows me. I would do something anim. I would do no Virginia. But me yellow now would do say SS1 or SS2. But they all know, say Lawyer Ampaw, crazy. And to me, before my lawyer, no, let me placate me and say, me die. I worry. I a wedding.
How old were you by then?
At that time, we were 20, 27, 28, 29. And to be himself, Ampaw. And now, maybe a lawyer, no. My increase my wealth, my value, and assets. Kumase, it taking me 6 months to build a 8-bedroom apartment. 6 months. Why is it to me? And you know, maybe call wound to me. No, them say wound to me somebody. When wound to me, I was in Accra. When wound to me begged me, so be wound to me radio. But obi obomwa all the views.
Wound to me begged you.
Begged me. Called me in Accra. Now, pal, the baby wound to me station. But Accra no, obi one no news. And I need you to come and open the station for me. And I'm a Syrian. And I'm say, okay, Chama, time do maybe Yamao. 2000, COVID period the moon. Yeah, close it down.
2020.
I close it down, Accra, everywhere. And I tell my cancer, lawyer, Mr. Shen, me ye, but me test transmission. And if Brakuma say na be station, no, na shed na me see key, na my cancer me farm, me plane. Na me koye, na ya lockdown. Obi anya adwuma. And to me call me say because station, me go do station on a moon say, I half complete, but almost yeah we know. And a chairman in Crawford, they did not home now, your bonk woman. Guess now, I'll call Jamie Quano. And I'm a 2 bomb. What bomb? Me say, election cry. Me the Josh about to election so not tell say, and then say, now how be you know, Uncle Salai. What's it? Social distance.
Yeah.
And when I put up a legal argument, because to the constitution, a legal argument, no, now chairman say, yeah, lawyer power. That's somebody and now chairman that was in the Suru, 2020, no. You should always say, COVID, no, I'm a which rabba, and I so, I'm saying, you know, and today a person, I told you the to Abba. So when I said that, chairman to say, hey, Lampa, where your bomb with you, just all come on the station, so chairman forced me, and then quickly we had one-on-one interview. And when I said that station, I never got 500 views. Me got to say, na nepo 2,000, 3,000, me real no. Na nipa 30,000 K. Chama say me station me biara no. Boss ye jaya don't mess with down. That's how they started to me. If everybody just say now me patrol, you don't go back to a club so a club can lock it down. Enti mami hotel ma na anope be analysis. That is how we started. And see, me analysis, I don't tell me that social issue be by and I make care about our say, no, you are not only good in law, but our same. No, I say, liar, stay shame. I'm saying, Chairman, you can't pay me. Because why I'm a liar. And I cannot leave my law profession and go to the media. I'm a trained journalist. And it became the Chairman to say, let's strike a nice deal. Give me 2 hours of your airtime for free. Now, I mean, develop a program. Na me so be na advert ne ba me da shem bottom because you can't pay me. Na chairman said it's a right deal.
Obi said dadaba lawyer. That's why you don't have feelings for the ordinary.
I do because me no me a zongo boy. Zongo boy. Me my papa die. Bra me 2 years. Enti me no ya titi mo taka se lai. Sukula, Mamplobi, Choco. And my Tom Brodo, I had to ice cream, I had to wait to I'm a sukula boy. Me contemplate, me small boys Lord Kobe. I told Lord Kobe, and now you're director with me small boys. We were street boys at that time. And you know, and then like about that what I say, so me, I'm a hustler. Obi onim lampa make us say this one will go over. I don't, so you can't lie. I'm a zongo boy.
You're a zongo boy.
Zongo typical zongo boy.
Onion wahe.
Meaning what that area? Atabi
La tabio kochi na onion ye.
Meaning what tangaselai. So tangaselai ya. I was a fool ho. Meaning tangaselai Manbrook. Me left. I am man probi choko. Right here Kaneshi. When I say me north no. Zongo Agbetown. And me south no yeah. When I say Manbrook. And Sukula. That is why I grew. I grew with Lord Komemo. So I'm a street boy. Me in poverty. Although my father was a lawyer, my father was a minister of the Tunisia regime. But what did I buy? No, Jai Mame. So yeah, like Jai was a Ghana, not any money I call Brucey. So me a hustler. But because the meaning me Bob Brana, me do stage for the we, no. And I mean, Henry some of his property. And to me, go school, no, my rich. That's how God me. And to make us me school. Me worry before me a lawyer. Me to be the money before me a lawyer. Me to 3 cars before me a lawyer. Me see me dance and me a lawyer. And how can to be taken of me? And I want to be no. Me can't want to be so to be to what happens that arrangement. Many want to be there's no pay. He's not my master. I have 2 hours freer. Maybe the rubber na problem I don't want to go too much in politics. I can discuss trading issues and marriage matter. And that is how I did when I start here. I develop my own content. So as we speak right now, me want to be employee. He doesn't pay me. He doesn't. I go to my house only me. I own myself. That's why I speak my mind. And you can say me will be a the man. Jesus Christ. I can buy some my blue. I can be a minister. And Nanado knows my father in and out. My father, Nakwana Nanado. Yale Law School, me 3 prizes. No, Nanado the only prize. I was the best student in law of evidence, best student in company law, best student in marriage law. And then the whole world, you have audition for DSTV. And then me family court. The family bench, mini judge. Seriously, every Monday, 8:30 for DSTV.
What done celebrity lawyer?
And yes, but Danny.
Oh, yes,
No, I am.
Celebrity lawyer.
I am even more than that.
You are even more than a celebrity lawyer.
That's what I do. You know when you want attention.
You are more than a celebrity lawyer.
Because me obia me coffee.
Any a plus as a manager. We are more than celebrity lawyer. I mean, what
plus medical discipline. Me na me dey call court. Ma ya judge no or ya jonso. Obisa judge so person jonso. Twice. Now my brother one no ya bunisa. But at the time judge can say you will not spend Christmas. Na court be a plus intense. Because it's between fine and sentence. And the more money 650. Always oba social media can say ni subrino. One can. O fine 650 no. O can say o fine ni subrino. And the plus me can defeat the court back da. And na second one me started the call here and that's penny you. Who say after judgment can say stupid judgment.
But after judgment, you know. So because judgment is stupid, is it a contempt of court?
Yes, it was. It takes a stupid judge to write a stupid judgment. If you're not stupid, you can't write a stupid judgment. It was the judge in that time. So when they call court, the case is penny water court. Oh, that's A plus D. Let me first say, like you said, Jabin is a big disappointment to we finally say Nanado's appointments are one of the worst appointments made so far is for the president to appoint Kisa Jabin.
Why?
Now we prove beyond reasonable doubt say appointment they didn't think through, and whether will be neighboring Nanado in this spiritually to appoint Kisa Jabin because since Kisa Jabin by me who say the only case or you're interested that or the Nipedia, then you nyam the bibia 2 no yes pa. To the sense only say currently no. What petition the Chief Justice say it is pa la no ote case no so no. Ye yin fio. What was seize you bisika? Court ama order say you say fini pakunisika. We say fini sika so no. What's our biom? Oje ye no. Nisika wo dem no so akofani nia. Ti mame no wa resign ti ene oni adwuma. Nisika wo ne dem no so wakofa. O wie so the bank account no o de wonsa koto so. Wo so a case no unya ready say obekọ na court. Akotie wu. O file application say court ma order na yen confirm your order no a. Wakofa 1 month. Wakofa 1 month no. Ena Sisila Jabin Sisila pa let's say 1 month no do so. And the average time now can 2 weeks. Not just say yes. Because what since I did bay, my music I fire no. I bet na mamye didi. 2, the bank account on the so no. 1 month. It is too fine to make sure say. You bet about 3 weeks. And then you go court. Say you could hear some na. Kisa Jabin at judge no. I just come Chief Justice say. Judge no kasa no nyini. The judge don't try no hu fi asem no mu. Na interna asem na mbaso. Kisa Jabin ejai all corrupt related cases. Na nakasa ba court o. Enti no bisa hu say. Sister da pa case states enye complaint say ye wi ni sika. Sister ba case obi me kan sister pa agene peswa. Case state ni can say waboka. Case obi nye complainant. But who see suspicion. So case no we need more. Na Airbus ya kase Airbus so sike wo mu millions of dollars. Any other related offenses e wo office no. Sister the package no na ajabe nam na all easy na all book judges kwedu. So you could see clearly say we lose focus. Seriously. I say he's so tense and he want to use the rapper as a test case. Meanwhile,
Really?
Meanwhile, my time to buy out because the way I will prosecute you, I will my mean investigations part is like wait, Kisaja be koya not the media food delete. Me who means obi okoye investigations. Now I say media be cover. Now the moment obi investigations, I know a grant interview. Oye investigations. Asema uwenya no, not a court of public opinion. Now join news war all the information before somebody go court. And you know, Kisaja being Nanado, me just no.
Wow.
Oh yes, definitely. Because Sebi all by pointing no him says as because Juma say no be ya. Where because Juma won say sika
On to Sebi kakra.
O say
On to Sebi.
Sebi. My chance. Juma Yansuma o. Yes like
Juma na o yes sia na Juma Yansuma.
Yeah, that's one no. Na ina sika yira. Na be abai sika yira o ko hwe. Abai ka cho say
but the person in question is politically exposed.
But then
and Jaguar says can one day should we not be concerned?
And we are concerned now. Wakasa only evidence say we say we suspect you. Joe, and they say me what evidence says the key rapa area and no me ko body do straight to. But me suspect says the car. What you in the world now the SCA say display sika. What do I say? Sika display. What I'm trying to say is that there are more serious matters.
Like
lying.
Like Airbus. Special prosecutor and forget about the issue.
No. Let's see a balance.
Okay.
You see, it's
so
of
your hakakra no hakakra.
You, but it's like as if you currently no. Sirapana ordinary holding because who the here also NDC for. Who the come up?
Kisia Jabin through NDC for.
It won't be about the fa. Or the far ruling government. Now, I say, oh, when the ruling government is current agent, oh, I say, it won't be about the fa. So, he said that being saying, when you mean no able to be punk, I say, we need you. Or your disaster, or your bombshell, or
President and Saki Kisia Jabin.
Papa, no, we lose control. And I'm saying, justice. Petition be why bar, you transfer the note now. Petition officially, by the close of Friday, on determine whether the judge will continue and not because time is of essence. Such a producer cannot determine the judge who will sit on the matter. He want to select the judge. Or you often be be shopping. Or shopping for judges. We often who shopping. Oh, case judge women penal. Or shopping for a judge. In a matter, himself, if you have a good case, you don't care which judge sits on the matter.
Two quick issues answering the commodity trainer Benavier. You are a sympathizer of the New Patriotic Party.
Yes, currently.
Ghana Fosimi Musa said the party that you support Ghana economically.
Where is the evidence? And have they forgotten where we're coming from? And have they forgotten the global challenges that every nation in the world is facing now? And have they forgotten about the sacrifices this government have made to make Ghanaians, to cushion Ghanaians in times of the turbulence?
But we are paying for those things.
We don't care.
We are paying for those things.
We don't care. We pay for what?
Lawyer, we are paying for the COVID-19 levy and sure. The time for free now. We are still paying for it.
The Ghana economy, since Nkrumah time, has never been stable. You run the economy, you're dependent on foreign aid. But
your government promised of changing the status quo, the structure of the economy, from taxation to production. 6-7 years down the line. Should we go back to the same argument?
No. The issue is that you may have that desire, but the reality of the matter is saying maybe boom. COVID played a role where nobody ever buying no one say COVID beba. What Russia Ukraine into the hope and aspiration, and the government carry a lot of responsibility here. Because if you come and create any other social interventions would they share to cushion Ghanaians no. Meaning, you cannot see
free SHS for the past year. From September 2017 up until now, Sika Ediashem is not up to 20 billion Ghana cedis.
And you know, energy contracts are previous government government bohuka. And what I say, Kaya Dawa interest. Any other issues are government have to deal with. For instance, the issue of paying debt, banking crisis, government intervene, and can so many deputies, the government took upon itself, and a lot of developmental projects are so called when the economy of the world is shaking, global recession. We are not on, and Britain,
but they have buffers.
They
have buffers. Lawyer, they have buffers. Do we have buffers?
Yes. Buffers. Come out of. Currently, you see, 2022 situation that we find ourselves in. The way our dollar, sir, Balogono, and stabilizing a cry.
Yeah, from January up until now, I stabilize it.
Inflation
depreciation has been somewhere around 3-4%. So it's not been that volatile.
Inflation,
but you picked inflation from a lower figure.
Baby, I didn't go do it. Nanka ye kono aye hu ye no ano. Se say nyama stabilize. Bank of Ghana be crack crisis so mu no or to them yi. I am a SRT boy. So it's no mean. The problem you have is that where is the alternative? Who is giving hope?
So you feel so nobody's giving hope. Alan Chematin is not giving hope.
Alan Chematin cry on a disaster. Nekasa mu kasa a disaster. Alan Kasano on fixing himself in way. He's part of this government. He was part. And he cannot run away from it. By 1 year to elections. I'm policies.
Alan Chematin is a disaster?
It's a disaster. Politically and economically. Because you are part of this government, a cabinet minister. So couldn't you profess some of the things that you were saying, you know? Why didn't you leave early? The first term of Ronaldo, if you are principled enough, you should have just leave the party. What trust the rule government need to out. And Mahama is not the alternative.
So who is the alternative?
Is Baumia. He has to continue with
Baumia is the alternative.
He has to continue with that the alleged mess awokano.
Lawyer, so because alleged mess, and I just mean I make count. So are we not
listen to me?
Are we not experiencing it in
Ghana? Na ban enna omago bura betu ne na o start say omo tutu nyama yie. And we can see say nyama is stabilizing. Why don't you want the man to continue? Than to bring a change of government that will be about 4 years. Then the part of about 4 years, I can say no government and no president can change the status quo in 4 years. It's too short a time. Then the part of about 4 years, when him say every 4 years, the first year, a transition. Transition, it takes 1 year before government to be appointing the ministers. Second year, now NDC for Koto about Ekoyi war, the successor. Oh, that's here. And what can Mahama do?
A couple of messages about Lossie, please, you are a sympathizer of the MPP, but speak truth to power. Haven't you seen how bad the MPP party has collapsed the country? Speak truth to power regardless of any political party. From SK, from Poma Brokwa, Maurice Ampaw is one of my best lawyers in Ghana, but my mentor, please, I want you to stop defending persons like Usu Bempa, and please, still JDM is coming, whether you like it or not. Godwin America. Lawyer then answer. Okay.
Mama ba me country me now. Me ceremony, me big send of party. Na mama Togo.
A couple of messages in that mean pick a final statement. Say your reporter is unprofessional. He spoke as if he's one of them. Oh, I don't know. Yes, sir. We don't do that. You see why I say Maurice Ampaw has no feelings for the suffering masses. He supports the corruption and thievery that government is using to impoverish our dear nation. Time will tell. King Farouk, good afternoon, going out to you. Emmanuel, I will also stop asking him about the economy because he's beating around the bush. Okay, Emmanuel, Big Cham, currently CSF. Sifa, please ask lawyer to tell us between the two terms which one is the best performance? One of the other band, Brad Joe Arthur, I'll say he's an MPP panelist, so address him as such. Okay.
Yes. I'm not hiding me smart. But this is A+ money UTV for almost station I say yeah neutral.
Lawyer, finally.
Finally, mon can change this if you say Ajuboko Mama and men.
Nathan the young now be decided.
So, me na make sure me the injunction.
You can have your say.
Spiritual injunction at all, spiritual injunction.
What the spiritual injunction at Mahama so.
So I say when you broken heart 2024.
Lawyer, ma'am.
Baumia, you are declaring in the spiritual realm as a president.
I've heard
and now all bouncer I follow the investment back for the first time. I for investment, you know. You to me it mama men on matching and now almost insulting ya na me send it to them.
Mate.
And you know, before I do say, moment yan to your boss na yan koso Ghana be